What's good, everybody? It's your boy First Degree back at you with another video, and today we're going to talk about Randy Orton confronting Gunther at the beginning of Monday Night Raw. So overall, I thought it was a good segment. I like how Randy Orton came out, surprised everybody, being a SmackDown superstar, but at the same time, it makes sense because we know that Randy Orton and Gunther have a history. Their bout at King of the Ring was unfinished and controversial. So, the fact that this is coming back up right after Gunther won the World Heavyweight title as a result of winning the King of the Ring tournament makes sense. I like how that wasn't just something they forget about and just threw it away. And it gives Gunther a prime opponent for his first world title match. And if you look at the theme of the upcoming pay-per-view, Bad Blood, old school wrestling fans know of that pay-per-view name back in the day. They're bringing it back. All the matches seem to be stemming from some unfinished business / rivalries that, we're leading to. You got the Judgment Day storyline. You got the CM Punk, Drew McIntyre feud that's still ongoing. You got Roman Reigns coming back, who's probably going to maybe face Solo Sikoa in a one-on-one, and then you got Randy Orton, confronting Gunther. And that's, another storyline that stems back from, back further a few months back. So everything's coming into fruition and fitting the theme. So it's like you can see the effort that WWE is putting in as opposed to what we've gotten these past few years. Triple H's WWE has certainly been a vast improvement in this new regime, and everything just feels nice and cohesive. Like, even if you don't agree with every single decision being made, you have to admit that, they put in long-term plans in place. It doesn't just feel like a whole bunch of random stuff happening every week with no direction. With that being said, I think Randy Orton cut one of his better promos, recently, in recent years. Normally, Randy Orton kind of cuts, just a regular basic promo. But, today he was really, going at Gunther, talking about him, talking about how, Randy Orton is just a better overall wrestler, popping his legend status, saying, the world deserves another Ricky Steamboat, Randy Savage match, no, Ric Flair style match, which we know, two Hall of Fame competitors. And Randy Orton, talking about how he knows he can fit the bill for sure, but he's not, sure about Gunther. So, he kind of really just dominated that whole segment. And, you give Gunther a nice legend to, start his title reign off. It's a cross-promotional match, so, it's not something that you got to worry about dragging on long after. And then just overall, I just think, it was just a good segment. And I'm getting more and more excited for the Bad Blood pay-per-view. And it's just going to be a great match. I mean, you got Gunther, who, is arguably, top 5, top 10 wrestler in the world today. And you got Randy Orton, who's one of the greatest of all time. And, his world championship numbers are real close. I think he's at 14 world championships now. So the fact that he's always threatening for 15 and, possibly can get to 16, break Ric Flair's record, that's something that you got to always look out for every time he's in a title match. Um, Last time he faced Drew McIntyre in a world title match and he beat him, that was a shock. Not saying I think he'll beat Gunther, considering that Gunther just won the belt. But, WWE has shown in the past they're not afraid to play hot potatoes with the championship. So that's another element that'll be in the match. But overall, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How do you feel about Randy Orton being Gunther's first opponent? What did you think of the promo set? And how do you guys feel going into the next WWE pay-per-view?